For my project, I chose I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud by William Wordsworth, and he uses similes personification in ABABCC rhyme scheme to provide a greater meaning to his poem. Wordsworth uses similes to compare himself being as lonely as a cloud that floats over high vales and hills, as well as comparing the golden daffodils to the stars that continuously shine and twinkle in the Milky Way. Wordsworth's use of personification brings his poem to life by expressing how his heart is filled with pleasure and dances with the daffodils when he is thinking about them. His use of an ABABCC rhyme scheme also ties the poem together because of the effect it has on his audience. Choosing to have his poem rhyme engages readers better because it's foretelling what is going to follow. When he says, "My couch I lie," the readers can sense that the third line will rhyme with lie based on the pattern. By using these poetic techniques, Wordsworth tries to achieve a sense of belonging with nature. The way he breaks down the entire scenery into speaking of the daffodils, I can personally picture him when he's alone and his mind begins to wander off somewhere. From there, he begins to daydream, and the thought of the daffodils is the first thing that pops into his mind when he wants to be at ease, if he's going through something that his readers may not know. The overall goal of Wordsworth's poem ties into his use of the poetic techniques I mentioned previously. When Wordsworth mentions the metaphor, the bliss of solitude, one might think being alone is miserable, but in his poem, his goal is to express how being in solitude can be a good thing. Solitude can bring you the same happiness as the daffodils did for him when he would think about them.